This is crazy.
This would be the best thing
Private investigators showing up.
So you guys are private investigators who have come to my private home. What is this about the Diddy stuff I report on?
Somewhat, yes.
The other guy, he knew what time it was. He knew this was going to go viral.
Ruslan.
Recently, there has been a number of news stories and lawsuits coming out about Diddy. Now, what makes this interesting is outside of all the potential people who are affiliated and showing up at the Diddy parties is the reality that private investigators showed up to different influencers' house to question them about if they're getting paid to share the news about Diddy. Now, Amala is a creator who used to be with, I believe, PragerU. She has since gone independent, and she shared about this. We covered it, and we were shocked that she claimed that there were some folks that showed up to her house or her former residence asking about her. She got on the phone with them. They asked about, is she paid to run the stories about Diddy, and offered to pay her to run counter stories. These private investigators were caught on camera at another creator's house who posted this on TikTok. This is crazy.
Wow.
I hope they don't show up here.
That came to my best friend's door where I used to live.
So you guys are private investigators who have come to my private home asking about influencers? This is very uncomfortable, you guys.
Let me just say, they just don't dress or look like private investigators.
I was going to say, they should have looked way cooler than this. I did not expect them to look like...
I was expecting the Men in Black to show up.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping Men in Black vibes, a little more professional. You didn't demand a little bit more respect.
Not these guys.
No, you're at my home.
Okay, so you don't want to talk to us then?
Have I broken some law?
Absolutely not.
And you have the thin blue, this is frightening. I think, can you guys step away from my home?
Well, we're in a public street, so the answer is no. But I'm not, listen, we're not trying to give you a hard time.
Why are you here?
We're on a public street. The answer is no. We're not trying to give you a hard time. We're not trying to give you a hard time. That's crazy.
He caught himself.
Yeah.
He realized he was asking.
He's on camera.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're showing up at my house.
We're very nice and respectful, and we will be.
Pause it. Now, this guy, the other guy, he knew what time it was. He knew this was going to go viral.
He started walking away.
He knew what time it was. This dude wanted to sit and keep chit-chatting.
Yeah, he's like, so my client Diddy.
It's crazy.
2 quick questions for you, and if you want to be interested in it, great. If not, I'll have a nice day. We're not...
What is this? This is odd.
So...
You have to admit this is very weird.
It always is, and people always ask us the same questions. I'm happy to explain it to you.
What?
Very simply, we were inspired to speak to a few people that do, have a lot of followers, stuff like that.
He's doing really good at dodging the camera, though. I gotta say,
Yeah.
Right when he's trying to get both of them in the shot, he's
getting away. For far too long, the bar for Christians has been set low. More Christians are skipping church, watching online, too busy for group, and not serving in their local church communities. They go about their lives not feeling connected to Jesus, and in turn, their salvation goes unnoticed by their unsaved peers. They've become indistinguishable from the world around them. We need to shift from asking, what is the bare minimum I can do for Christ, and start asking, what would it look like to live a life entirely devoted to Him? 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 12 describes a life that seems to have been forgotten. Live such good lives among the pagans that though they accuse you of doing wrong, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day He visits us. So join me and my favorite pastors, podcasters, and performers March 27th through 29th at the Bless God Summit in Southern California, and discover your personal ministry, calling, and purpose when living in complete devotion to Jesus.
What is this about the Diddy stuff I report on?
Somewhat, yes.
Somewhat, yes. Somewhat, yes.
Yeah, I would chat with him though, because it's not like he's gonna hurt you.
Oh, I hope he kept this going. I don't know how long this video goes. We haven't seen the full thing, but let's see.
But people are involved and just stuff like that. So basically, a very simple question is are you paid to influence?
Not necessarily Diddy stuff.
It's really funny.
Are you paid to influence? Yeah, pull her out so we can.
I like how they believe it's so unbelievable that people would be covering this story. It's like
the biggest story of the year.
Yeah, it's like, so are you paid for this?
Right.
Like, why are you even covering this? It's like, I mean, technically, yes. When I post videos that do well, I get paid for them. Right. You can feel it.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Feel your mouth from the other side of the screen, bud.
Explicit.
Okay, go ahead.
Apparently are going around and contacting numerous influencers that talk about Diddy and then do deep dives on Diddy as well. Now, obviously, I didn't talk long, but I was curious who they were, what they wanted, and why the they were showing up on my property,
knew that
and
stuff.
how the they got my address.
Gosh, darn it.
Best believe I had a special little something sitting in my hands that you could see from a pretty good distance if you know what.
Oh my
If you know
gosh.
what he means.
That man,
This man had to
that man American
get
to
the
the
strap.
bones.
get the strap.
That man
All right.
American to the bone. Oh,
Play this.
oh,
dude.
this is his producer.
Oh, is it producer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell if they're in the same room or different rooms.
I think they're remote actually.
Yeah. So this is crazy.
This would be the best thing for
Private
December if he
investigators
came to us.
showing up. Actually, it would kind of go viral if they showed up here, huh?
Yeah, if they came here, we'd be like, "Come on in.
Come on, have a seat.
We're gonna stream.
Would you like a yerba
Would you like
mate?
a mate? We'll disclose all of our books for you.
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
We'll show you all of our sponsor deals, and you can go through them.
All of the brand deals.
All the brand deals.
Yep.
We'll open them up.
Yep.
Just come on in, sit down. We'll do quick 15, 30-minute podcast. You can ask me all the questions there. Something light. Just for our Patreon community.
Just for our Patreon community. Did he do it? Well, I call this. This was yesterday's stream. The Streisand effect. When people are caught up in something wild or weird, or maybe it's not even that wild or weird. They just want to control the narrative, and then they try to control the narrative. Then it gets more and more out of hand.
That's true.
And then they bring more attention to it. Yeah. This is what we're seeing Billy Carson do as he's unraveling before the whole world.
Hello.
Door cam footage. You know, this is the kind of stuff that's happening, and it's crazy. Definitely. This is what's happening with the TD Jakes situation we're going to cover next. This consistently keeps happening when people want to control something, and oftentimes the best thing to do is just to say nothing in a situation where maybe you have the other. Now, sometimes you got to deny, crazy allegations if they're not true. But if it's a situation where there isn't a mountain of evidence, I think there is a reason to just hush up and not make the situation worse. They're making this worse for Diddy.
Yeah.
They're making this worse for Diddy. And the frustrating part to me about Diddy is that just his consistent need to always paint himself as the good guy. His consistent need to try and cozy up next to a TD Jakes, to cozy up next to these people, makes it so alarming that he is acting this way. Someone said that Diddy may have been released from jail. Can you Google that for me real quick? A lot of rumors about Diddy will be released from jail. I don't think Diddy's going to be released from jail. I would be shocked if that were to happen.
He got denied.
He's gotten denied multiple times. I don't think Diddy's
He got
getting
denied
out.
6 days ago.
I don't think that he's getting out.
cooked.
I think he's cool. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please be sure to comment below and subscribe and all that good stuff. And check out this other video that YouTube seems to be recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.